Hello. My name is Monse and I have Crystal Lotus Yoga Studio, and so I'm making this video as part of my Telus grant application. So I didn't really know what kind of video you wanted, so what I did do was I asked my students, studio members, what they thought the impact that this business has on our community. And so these are their answers. Gives people a place to unwind, increases health and vitality of community, a place to meet and connect with other like-minded individuals, join together with others interested in mind-body connection, gives people an opportunity to learn new modes of health and well-being, brings visibility to the importance of healthy lifestyle. Studio is also a space for other modalities, creates a center hub for wellness. It offers a varied experience of health wellness practices and creates accessibility with varied offerings. I couldn't have said it better myself than my students, studio members have said. And so just to go on, I just like to share, I guess, my intention for this studio, for my business. And I got into actually really being passionate about making yoga accessible after I hurt my back in 2011. I did a T12 burst fracture, and I was going for yoga because it was recommended to me as part of my physio treatment like a year later, and I couldn't find a gentle class. Like, classes said they were gentle, and then we'd get in there and we're doing warrior 3 and other things that are not gentle. They're like advanced poses. So there was that. And then the other thing that I noticed was I didn't feel very represented when I'd go to these classes, which were taught by mostly white women. Once in a while there was a white man teaching. So that was also something, as a person of color background, it felt a bit strange, like I didn't feel represented. So that's the other thing that's been a passion of mine, is making yoga accessible, because it's for all. It's not just for the rich, thin, and flexible elite. It's for everyone. And so one of the things I like to do is offer modifications and variations in all my classes. And the studio's motto is to make the pose fit the body, not the body fit the pose, which means we use props and modifications, variations as needed. And that allows the student to feel the essence of the pose. So even if their body may not be quite physically able to get there yet, we use the props and the variations so they can get that essence, the feeling of the pose. I don't offer contests or challenges of who can do more or who is better, because yoga is not competitive, right? If there is any competition, it's just with you and what you did yesterday or the last time you practiced on your mat. I like to think of it more as, yoga is the journey of the self to the self, going through the self, and your magic carpet your mat is your magic carpet taking you on that ride. And it's there for your miraculous and awesome journey to knowing your inner self. There is no one to compete with, only you going deeper into your intrinsic knowledge and wisdom. And one more note on accessibility. I really see a lot in the yoga communities. Regular drop-in classes are like $20 now, which is, it's kind of out of reach for a lot of people. So keeping class prices for drop-in at $15, doing things differently, like I don't have a website, so that keeps costs down. I found a free site that'll host my schedule, and students can go and pay and sign up, and it's for free, so that's good. And I'll take e-transfer from people. So just things to keep the costs down, and then looking for ways to make it more accessible. And really, I don't teach really extreme poses. I don't teach headstand because it's extremely unsafe. A lot of those other extreme poses are, they just distance yoga from the everyday person. And that's not what yoga is about. Yoga is for everyone, and every single body, no matter what kind of body you have, can do yoga. And the only difference between me as the teacher doing something on the mat and you, when you come and you may not be able to be there yet, is that I've had lots of opportunity to practice, and I've taken trainings, and I've practiced, and I've used the tools and the modifications and that. So thank you very much for listening to my video, watching my video. I hope that the message that I'm offering about accessibility in yoga, and really just like trying to spread positivity and love into my community and through my business, which is kind of not usually the message we get in capitalist businesses, but this one is, that's how we're doing it. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your year, and thanks a lot.